Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all good and welcome to the daily current affairs. August 31, we observe today is the International Day for People of African Descent, and this is the first time on August 31 to observe this International Day for People of African Descent. And the United Nations has celebrated today as this day, and it aims to promote the contributions of the African diaspora around the world, and it also aims to eliminate all forms of discrimination against people of African descent. Here the uh, and it also observed the international decade for people of African descent is from 2015 to 2024, a decade which means a 10 years of a period of 10 years from 2015 to 2024. Next one, Rajnish Kumar appointed as non-executive director of HSBC Asia. Here, HSBC means Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Cooperation. Here, the former chairman of SBI, that is Rajnish Kumar, has been appointed as an non-executive director of HSBC at the Asia unit, and he also appointed as a member of audit committee and risk committee of that company. Here, the Rajnish Kumar is retired as an SBI chairman in the previous year, and he served for about 40 years at a career of State Bank of India. And recently we have also seen that is Hitendra Dev is appointed as a CEO of HSBC India. For this India entity, Hitendra Dev is appointed as CEO of HSBC. Here HSBC means Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Cooperation, and the CEO of HSBC Asia unit is Peter Wong. Next one, Maharashtra government launches Mission Vatsalya for Women's. Here, this is the special mission which is launched for women's by the Maharashtra government called Mission Vatsalya. I, and this mission is launched to help the women who lost their husbands due to COVID-19. And this mission will provide a several services to those women, and it is being designed for widows, especially for widows who came from the rural areas and the poor backgrounds. And the governor of Maharashtra is Bhagat Singh Koshare, and the chief minister is Uddhav Thackeray. Next one, Rajnath Singh commissions indigenously built ICGS Vigraha. Here, the defense minister Rajnath Singh has commissioned indigenously built ICGS Vigraha, that is Indian Coast Guard ship Vigraha, and he dedicated the ship to the nation, which is built at Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Sorry. According to the defense ministry, this is this is a 98-meter vessel which is based will be based in Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam, and will be operated by a company of 11 officers and 110 sailors. And the ship was designed and built by the Larsen and Turbo, that is L&T Shipbuilding Limited. Here, the ICGS Vigraha is the seventh and the final ship in the series of OPVs, that is offshore petrol vehicles, which is an agreement made in the year 2015. Here, the Vigraha is equipped with advanced radars, and it is also equipped with the latest in navigation and communication technology. Here the chief of naval staff is Admiral Karambir Singh, and we celebrate the Navy Day every year on 4th of December. Next one, PhonePe receives direct broking license from IRDAI. Here the Flipkart owned a digital payments platform, which is PhonePe, has received an insurance broking license from the IRDAI, that is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, where by this the PhonePe can by this the PhonePe can now distribute the insurance products from all the insurance companies in India in the PhonePe platform. And it also previously it previously also it have a license, but it is the license which is to the limited companies only, about three insurance companies only. Now it has the license where it can be distribute all the insurance products from all the insurance companies. Here the IRDAI, that is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, is a entity of the government of India, which is tasked with the regulating and the licensing the insurance and reinsurance industries in India. This IRDAI comes under the Ministry of Finance. And if you see PhonePe, the CEO of PhonePe is Samir Nigam, and which is headquartered as Bangalore, Karnataka. Here the IRDAI is the chairman of IRDAI is SC Kuntia, that is Subhash Chandra Kuntia. Next one. India and Germany conducts a joint maritime exercise in Gulf of Aden. Here, the Germany and India has conducts a joint military exercise in Gulf of Aden, which is in the Indian Ocean, near Yemen in the Indian Ocean. And this from the Indian Navy, INS Trikand will be represented in this maritime exercise. From the German Navy, that is Bayern ship will be represented in this exercise. These two are the these two ships are the type of warships, and this joint exercise aimed at the enhancing interoperability and exchange of best practices between the navies of two countries in the maritime domain. And the capital of Germany is Berlin, and the currency is euro. Next one. RBI increased limit under Indo-Nepal remittance facility to rupees 2 lakhs. Now the Reserve Bank of India has increased the limit of fund transfer under the Indo-Nepal remittance facility scheme to to rupees 2 lakhs. Previously, the fund transfer is about only 50,000 per transaction, and now it is increased to rupees 2 lakhs per transaction. Earlier, there was a ceiling limit of 12 transactions a year in a year only. Now, the limit of 12 transaction in a year is also removed. Here, the Indo-Nepal remittance facility is a fund transfer mechanism from India to Nepal, which operates on NEFT, that is National Electronic Fund Transfer. And this NEFT and this Indo-Nepal remittance facility is introduced in the year 2008 by the Reserve Bank of India, and it is managed by State Bank of India in India, and the Nepal SBI Bank Limited, that is NSBL in Nepal. And the transfer of funds is only through the NEFT, that is National Electronic Fund Transfer. Here, this NEFT is an fund transfer system which is maintained by the RBI. And if we see the capital of Nepal is Kathmandu, and the Prime Minister of Nepal is Sher Bahadur Duba. Sher Bahadur Duba. Next one. Indian cricketer Stuart Binney announces retirement from all forms of the cricket. The Stuart Binney has announced retirement from all forms of cricket, and he represented the team India in 6 test matches and the 14 ODI and the 3 T20 matches. And he also played in the IPL, that is Indian Premier League, for the Rajasthan Royals. And the Stuart Binney holds the record of the best bowling figures in the ODI formats till now against Bangladesh in the year 2014. Next one, the former India cricketer and coach Vasu Paranjape. Here, the coach Vasu Paranjape passes away. He is a former Indian cricketer and a coach for the Indian team. He was considered as a mentor of many players like Sunil Gavaskar, Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar, and Rohit Sharma, and many more. And he was a former Ranji Trophy player and a coach at the National Cricket Academy. Next one, eminent Bengali writer Buddhadev Guha passed away at 85. Here, this Buddhadev Guha is a Bengali writer uh, who wrote many books such as Madhukhari and many more. And he was suffering from the post-COVID complications recently, so he passed away. And his books, which works on the fiction reflected books, and his books were close to the nature and forest of eastern India. And he also won the awards like Ananda Puraskar in 1976 and Shiroman Puraskar and Sharad Puraskar. Thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay strong.